So many colors! Hello, my name is Alex, and welcome to my review of Snapshot 17w06a, or what I like to call the colors update, because it adds 3 new blocks, each with 16 different color varieties. It also retroactively updates the wool textures to match with sort of the theme and brightness of these new colors, and the sheep textures to do the same. The 3 new blocks are powdered concrete, concrete powder, concrete, and this one, glazed terracotta. They're all pretty unique. As far as I know, they don't have crafting recipes yet because they were just added. Overall, I think this is a pretty cool thing. I like the new wool texture. I think it's a lot softer than the old wood texture. I really like these, just the sheer amount of falling sand entity type blocks that we have now. I think that's really cool. And I think that these are really cool for anybody who is interested in pixel art, because they're just really solid pixely type things. But I think that we have to talk about the most controversial block in the game right now, and that is, of course, the piston. You know, when these were first added, you know, they came from a mod. They weren't made up by Mojang. These used to be a mod that was just picked up and sort of stolen by Mojang, and they were very controversial. Yeah, but no. We're talking about this. We're talking about glazed terracotta. And personally, I think it's really cool. I'm a big fan of the glazed terracotta, especially this purple. I really like it. It's got like this sort of sword texture. It's directional, so you can mess around with it and try and place it different orientations. It's really difficult to tell like which way you're placing things, but I don't know. I like it. Just gonna take some getting used to in a lot of ways, but I think it's got a lot of potential. And speaking of that, here are 5 things that I think that this update lets you do. Thing number 1, like I already said, better pixel art. As you can see, the concrete makes way better pixel art than wool, and even still better than clay. Clay is a lot closer, but the color palette doesn't lend itself to this sort of art style. It's really, because it's all based on this block right here. All the dyes get diluted to sort of look like this, and it doesn't lend itself as well as these sort of bright neon colors. Thing number 2, mosaic tiling, like for a pool or like a kitchen, or you know, anything that you need mosaic tiling for. I mean, this seems like what it's meant for, these new blocks. And I think they do a pretty okay job if you can get over how insanely difficult they are to place. Thing number 3, fancy, colorful sand tossing machines. Any sort of sand tossing machine you can think of now works with the 16 different colors of dye. As far as I'm concerned, that's pretty awesome. Thing number 4, super easy to follow directions. This is going to be super useful for adventure maps, which before, really the only alternative to this, which is super clear, is this, which is honestly kind of lame, or maybe something along the lines of this, which I think is equally lame. I think this is a good middle ground. I kind of wish that it wasn't the magenta, but that works. It's not too bad. And last but certainly not least, thing number 5, much cleaner color-coded redstone. Often when you're doing a large scale redstone build with a lot of different inputs. You want to color code your different lines, and you could do this with wool and you could do this with clay, but I just think it looks a lot cleaner with these because they're so clean of a block. They have so little texture to them. They're almost just like a fill bucket color, and I think that get a lot of use out of that. Alright, that's all I've got for this snapshot, but if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe for daily videos in the future.